Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the house, and this is a screenwriter's rant on The Fence, a movie about Bristol, England in 1983, and a guy who gets his motorbike stolen. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 14, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Here's the interesting thing about this movie. It takes place in 1983. So that was kind of before all the immigration. It definitely was before all the immigration in England. Which means in order to make this movie, guess who can't be in the movie? A lot of people of certain ethnic persuasions wouldn't be in the movie. You would have to make it like that time. So that's very interesting that they're releasing a movie like that. Not that it doesn't have, not that every person in it is a white Englishman, but still, it's very interesting that they've decided to make this. It's like, again, what's happening here. They make movies in the past in order to avoid the political correctness. They're doing the same thing here, right? You avoid the political correctness. You could do a regular movie. It takes place in 1983. What do you want from me? It's perfect excuse to do whatever you want. So the basic premise of the movie is very simple. This guy buys a dirt bike, and the day he buys it, he goes to show it to his mother, I think, leaves it parked out back, but the fence is open, and when he comes back out, it's gone. Boom, gone. Goes to the cops, they're no help. Tries to ask some of the local tough guys, that's no help. Eventually he goes to his brother or cousin or something, a relative of his, who's involved in some shady business, and he basically tells him it's not worth it, let it go. But he insists, no, we got to get my bike back. First, I think he tries first with his friend to get the bike back, but they don't really know what they're doing. At this point, at some point in the movie, they go to this guy's house and he walks out with an axe very menacingly. So I think it's meant to be a comedy. And then the idea is eventually they go too far, or they get too deep in the underworld, where now they're running into all sorts of gangsters, all to get this stupid mini bike back. Do they get it back, or does it change them in an interesting way? I would guess he does get the bike back, despite his efforts. Like, he gets it back, and turns out he went through a lot of craziness for nothing, and, like, I don't know, his friend borrowed it and didn't tell him or something. So first act, they steal the bike, sets it up, he buys this new bike, he saved up for it, and boom, it's gone the first day. Second act, they go through the local crime guys, doesn't work until he gets his bigger brother involved. He warns him, no, don't take this to the next level, because maybe they find out a real gangster has the bike or whatever. And at that point, he's ready to give it up, but he changes his mind, and his brother warns him, this is going to be big, and he goes for it anyway. Do they get the bike back? I think they do. It's called The Fence, because I guess they let the fence open. I think they get it back, would be my guess. So, yeah, there's the bike. All right, let's see if there's a write-up. Nostalgic 1980s era British action comedy. Doesn't seem very funny, but there's a little bit of comedy in it. The music is kind of not great for comedy. It should be more up. And the performances are okay, but they could do with a little bit of beefing up as well. British action comedy sets digital debut for North America. Video on demand July 26, so a couple of weeks. The story follows an 18-year-old working-class lad who has his motorcycle stolen the day he buys it. He seeks the help of his scoundrel friends and notorious older brother to track it down before it's gone forever. There's a strong moral theme examining the culture of the period, peer pressures, and difficult individual choices. But ultimately, The Fence is a fun film with heart that combines nostalgia, strong characters, comedy, and a fast-paced narrative, including a terrific soundtrack, 1980s music, which I heard none of it in the trailer. That would have been like, yeah, Sex Pistols era, I think. So maybe they don't have the rights to it. I don't know. But I am on the fence, so to speak, about this movie. But I want to like it. I don't like the trailer, I guess. The music's really dead. It's just deadening. But other than that, it looks like it could be fun. It's probably short. I would give it a chance. If I saw this on streaming, I'd probably look at it. Yeah. I don't think I'd want to pay for it. But if it was on streaming, something I already had, yeah, it's in my wheelhouse. I like action comedy. I do like English action comedy. Like if it was directed by Guy Ritchie, it'd probably be hilarious. You know, Jason Statham would be in it and a bunch of other dudes. And but it doesn't look bad. They could kick it up just a little bit. Probably could have had some more funny moments in the trailer. And the way it's edited too, it should be quicker. You know, it should be boom, 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 funny bit. You know, when he goes out to see that the bike is gone, that should be a moment there. It should be like the music's like or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you watch it, you tell me. If I was making an action comedy movie, you better believe it would be shot out of a cannon. It would explode on the screen. That's what you need for an action comedy. Okay? Or you need the performances to do that. You need one guy to just be so full of energy just to make it, or do something incredibly funny in the trailer. So, but that all being said, I'd still give it a chance. I mean, it's an indie movie. The Brits are a little different. Might be a little more low-key about it. Maybe they're saving the good stuff for the movie. I want to like it. All right. It's called The Fence, July 26th, video on demand. And that's it for me, Tony D. Little Jones, somewhere in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all who came out to Mood's Farm in Mullica Hill in New Jersey for the big Blueberry Fest. Great day. Very hot, and then nice, and then hot again. Tomorrow, I will be in the heat at the Dragon Shops in Bridgeton, New Jersey for the Pirates and Mermaid Festival on Sunday. I believe they had some of it today, but I couldn't make it today because I was at Moods. But tomorrow, I'll be there from 10 to 5, I believe, is the time. So, hope to see you there. And then the live stream at 7, and hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow. Missed it.